What do you blame when nothing goes your right way when you only get defeats in a video game? It's not the game's fault as everything is set up by rules. It's not because of a certain situation that felt unfair, and it certainly is not because of the other players that you claim they played badly. In reality, it's mostly your fault in the end. Just get better and hone your skills because that's part of being a better man. That kind of mentality can be found and faced forward in Risk of Rain 2 by Hopeful Games as a roguelite hardcore session sci-fi third-person shooter. You were sent on a mission to find out what happened to the survivors of a stranded planet, and what you discover in dismay when dropping in with a pod is an infestation of ruthless monsters that you alone or with some co-op players need to escape in time. At the beginning, you won't really be able to grasp on its appeal as you need to get to the process of discovering every item, bots, locations, objectives, challenges, enemies and bosses at once without knowing anything beforehand, except your character's kit that are all very suitable to their own playstyle. My favorite is the Bandit. This is a game to be repeated many times in various sessions to unlock more possibilities. Think of it as a collectible knowledge of what any of these materials can aid or provide you within the runs, and strategize in regards to what's available in the surroundings. Although, it still feels that you are left to luck to either have a good or a bad run. During the runs, I'm a bit annoyed by the fact that you are limited in time to move quickly and rush to the next areas because of its rising difficulty system, and that you cannot keep your currency in between them. It also came a bit late of a realization that you can stack up the items to make even the common ones do actual useful stuff, as I was struggling to collect different ones and not even be able to scrape the health bars of the overwhelming spawning enemies on the stage before a final area. But then, after many trials and errors, you get the run. Somehow, when everything aligns with a specific gear loadout matching up astonishingly well with your character, you become absurdly unstoppable that you can even breeze through everything at the highest difficulty. And it was a blast to make it through its very final area and barely getting by its best eventful boss to sweat profusely in an exhilarating state. Just because of that memorable moment in an ensemble of frenetic concentrated flux, this is a great repeatable game that is just a bit unbalanced in each run because of its RNG basis. I'm sure there are secrets, but I think I've got my fair share of what it had to offer in its main goal. Those difficulties are really insulting me as if I cannot survive them at all. Well, guess what? They were mostly right.